Violence solves everything.
Okay, so let's talk about you before we start. Um, First off, I think everyone, like every Katarina player, knows who you are already. But let's start with asking you. So, what has your peak rank been, and what rank are you right now?
My peak rank was Master 250 LP, which was before Grandmaster existed, but barely top 500 in Season 7.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'd say in
I
season 7, that rank would be considered like pretty fucking huge, right? Like at that season 7, I'd say 250 LP master is today's challenger almost, or not
I'd
like
say
maybe
it's
the same
Grandmaster.
grandmaster.
It's like low Grandmaster. I was barely into the top 500, which would have been Grandmaster if it existed.
Mm.
But however, I was very active in season like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But after that, I played sporadically. So um, I did not actually keep my master skill. So right now I'm in diamond. I peaked diamond 157 LP in preseason this season.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't consider myself a master level player anymore,
Okay.
but I know that I used to be better than I am right now at least.
All right. Yeah. I mean that makes sense. Like, it's like yeah. I mean it's normal when you take. You said you took a long break.
Several long breaks, like months at a time, and then just play for like 2 months, 3 months,
Yeah.
and then another
Yeah.
6 month break or something like that.
That's normal that this happens then. But I have good news for you. There is a
Oh,
way you can get back your skill. Okay, so let's
that's
first watch your games. Um, so I can see you like Dark Harvest, Electrocute more than Conquer. Is that correct or no?
I think you'll find a lot of different play styles if you zoom out a bit more and look at the bigger picture. I'm always the type of Katarina player that likes to try a lot of things. I played a bunch of Conquer games with Kraken and with Nashers into Riftmaker, even though I didn't play that all that much because their build was like a bit new-ish. I think the only one who did that right from the start, like from 11.11, was you. I don't think anybody else spammed that early. Um, Most
Which one?
recently,
Which build spammed?
Nash Rift
Ah,
Lich.
okay. Okay.
Um, Most recently, I've been pretty convinced that Lichbane Protobelt is the first two items, whichever you want to build first, with Electrocute or Dark Harvest, is like one of the best builds. And when you play in Diamond Elo, you will find yourself against squishy teams very often, where they either have like 5 squishy champions or one tank and 4 squishies. So I
Hmm.
kind of feel like I have to abuse a burst-oriented build
Yeah, I
in that
mean that you
situation, right?
can. You can. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking at this game. Uh, this game you played today,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw you took Electrocute,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you're versing Rise
Mm-hmm.
Pantheon, and I saw you started Doran's Blade, and I was like, oh no. Why did you start Doran's Blade?
Because Rice has 22 base armor, and I checked his runes before the game, and he started with MR. So Electrocute gives you like all-in potential pre-6, and I wanted to push that advantage by not going for adaptive AP, but like switching it over to AD by starting Doran's Blade.
Okay. See, when I go AP, that's when I also start Doran's Blade, but there is a catch. You should like Doran's Blade combined with Conqueror is the go-to. If you have Electrocute, you don't really have much kill pressure. Um, so let's say you want to kill Rise, right? You're playing to kill Rise.
Mm-hmm.
If you would think from the start, like from champions, like okay, yeah, I'm versing a Rise, I wanna kill him. I highly recommend taking Conqueror with Doran's Blade. You have huge kill pressure on him, level 3. level 3, level 4, mostly level 3 if he steps up, like
Mm-hmm.
far. And the problem with going electrocute and having Doran's Blade is that they don't really go well together. You know, it's not like a combo. Because when you have electrocute, what it tells me is, well, you're not gonna have much kill pressure um, early on. Maybe level 6, as you said, yes. But at that point, I'm pretty sure Dark Seal would scale a lot better into level 6. Maybe you'd have 2 stacks, or let's say you don't even have any stack. That item gives 15 AP, right? This one gives 8 AD. At level 6, I'm pretty sure the 15 AP outscales the 8 AD if you want to go for a burst trade with EWR. Um, because with Doran's Blade, what do you want to do? You want to weave in auto attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you really do that though? Versus, what does he have? Phase Rush?
Mm-hmm.
Phase Rush? Yeah, I don't think so. Unless you have. That's why you take Conqueror if you want to kill them and yeah. They
But
understand what I'm coming
if
from.
it yes and no,
Okay.
because if it's hard to weave in auto tags, that favors electrocute over Conqueror, right?
Yes.
Because Conqueror profits more from weaving in auto tags.
Yes.
And so you say if I want maximum kill pressure on Rise, I should prefer Conqueror over
Yes.
electrocute. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Conqueror is the rune where you have most kill pressure on enemies. So let's say you're versing Diana as well. If you want to play to kill your enemy, I highly advise taking Conqueror and starting D-Blade.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
yeah,
agree.
that's where the most like solo kills come from, because it gives you, yeah, most AD, most early damage. Okay, but it's fine. It's not like a huge deal. Um, anyway, in most of your games, I also highly recommend getting Dark Seal early on. Like this game, let's say you recall with 850 gold,
Mm-hmm.
and you bought a blasting wand. Now instead of going, okay, there are two perspectives. One where you take Conquer and you start D-Blade. Then if you're back with 850, sure, buy a blasting wand. But if you take Conquer and I mean, if you take Electrocute and you recall with 850 gold, let's say you started Doran's Shield or you started Doran's Blade like you did.
Mm-hmm.
I highly advise you to take Dark Seal, 350, and then Amp Tome, and
Okay.
then I don't know. Do you have money for refillable or not?
No,
No. Okay,
I
maybe a
backed
controller.
with 837 gold and I waited 13.
Okay. Yeah. Take Dark Seal. It's so fucking broken. 300 gold, and it's so easy to stack. Like in this elo as well, it's
Mm-hmm.
so easy to stack. So you'll get a lot of benefits from it.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't think we should talk about builds that much. Like the for me, standard with electrocute is portal belt into Zonya if I need Zonya, and
Mm-hmm.
then Lichbane slash Void Staff if I need Void.
Yeah.
You know, you know how it goes. And then with Conquer, I just go Nashor's 2 Thrift Maker, Zonya.
Yeah.
So builds like just go whatever you want, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into this game. So you're versus Diana. Um, I would electrocute. Also start. I know you have Dark Harvest here, but
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty much kind of like electrocute. Same playstyle, a little bit. I
Really?
start the
Because
same.
I think there's a big difference against
Okay.
Diana because electrocute is basically saying, okay, I'm gonna try to fight her if I can, and Dark Harvest is saying I'm giving up the lane.
Okay. Now the difference between your electrocute thinking and mine is that when I take electrocute, I cannot play for the lane
Okay.
because I don't win all lanes. Now what does Diana want to do? She wants to go for an extended trade, right? She 100% wins it with her passive auto attacks. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like in the long run, she out trades you if you don't have Conquer. Now this game she has Electrocute, which means yeah she wants to burst.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I was expecting her to go Conqueror, and that's why I went Dark Harvest.
Mm.
Because I didn't want to go Conqueror this game because they're all squishy.
Yeah, I mean you don't need to. Like I don't take Keystone into enemy matchup either. I take it
Mhm.
to enemy team comps. So I think what you're doing is actually great. Like if you can give up your lane for a better build for the whole enemy team, I see this champion as a team fighter. She's not a 1v1 champion.
Mhm.
So when I go electrocute, I'm not gonna have kill pressure. Like I can take short trades every time I Q a minion and she steps on the dagger. If I have electrocute, most likely I'm gonna take that dagger, press W and then E, like proc the W and then E out for a quick
Mhm.
trade with electrocute.
Yep.
Um, I'll do the same with Conquer, but also I will think about going for an all-in. Like with Conquer, you have kill pressure on Diana, by the way,
Yeah.
early.
No.
Yeah.
But if she has Conqueror, I feel like it's still not that great overall. She still probably wins. It's my experience.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so you're already playing this lane wrong, because
Mhm.
you're playing to push the lane.
Yep.
You have Dark Harvest, you have Dark Seal and Refillable, which means you can't play for the lane. Well, I always take Refillable Potion, but players who want to play for the lane should never take Refillable Potion. They should always go 3 pots. That you're pushing this lane right now really tells me that you're playing for the lane, trying to get prio, wanna invade like maybe Evelyn with Nidalee.
Mhm.
But you can't do that because you lose so much HP, you're not gonna be able to regen it. Well, yeah, it basically forces you to take an early recall later.
Mhm. You saw that I have Relentless Hunter this game, right?
Yeah, I like the Relentless Hunter. In this MMR, I recommend Relentless Hunter, especially with Dark Harvest. It means when you're rushing Sorks, you have Relentless Hunter, you're just gonna be running around the map and just picking up kills everywhere.
Yep.
In that case, I also recommend going Proto Belt first, because it gives you movement speed to catch up to them. If you're playing with this playstyle, like high movement speed, catching up to the enemies, and just getting in range to combo them. So do you
Mhm.
see what I mean here? It's 3 minutes in and you've lost both your potions because you pushed the wave. In every
Mhm.
matchup, like legit every single matchup, you just want to sit back, farm the first 3 minions like you did, and then you don't want to auto attack. You always want to let them push. Always. Because what happens when you let them push, the wave will be here at your side. Like,
Yeah.
always. It will always be on your side. And it's so fucking perfect for you as Katarina. It's like Yasuo. You have a long lane. It means you can get ganks. You can't get ganked. And if you want to ever go for an all-in, she can't run anywhere because it's such a
Mhm.
long lane.
Yeah.
Um, and you're the safest there, and that's where you can get the most farm. So here at the Scuttle fight, wait, let's rewind a bit. Or do we? No. So you're getting a gank here. When did she start ganking? Okay. Here, you
Mhm.
wanna kinda abort this gank because it's not gonna work. When she missed the spear, leave, shove this wave. Why do you wanna insta leave here and shove this wave? Because you know she's gonna wanna fight for the scuttle. Now, if you leave here, Diana can't walk back this path. She has Nidalee on her ass. That
Mhm.
gives you a lot of time while she wants to go back like this. That gives you
Mhm.
time to shove this, which would crash it, and then you can go for scuttle.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and
I
now
was
you wasted
thinking.
W,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
no wave clear.
I was thinking about jumping on that plant. That's why I pressed W. I pressed EW on the plant and then she auto attacked it. It disappeared, so I wasted
Uh,
W.
yeah. Um, since the enemy bot lane would arrive there first, and unless you knew Evelyn started bot side, did you know Evelyn started bot side?
Actually, I thought she went blue into Raptors.
Okay,
I mean, I saw her early at Raptors at like level 2 after pushing in, so I thought she went blue into Raptors. But I guess yeah, I just when I see Evelyn, I just always think that she starts blue buff for some
okay.
reason.
Now, always pay attention, level 1, where the enemy jungler starts. It's really
Mhm.
important, because that
Yeah.
gives you the information to what side you're gonna play on. It's gonna make
Mhm.
you ungankable if you knew where they started. Do you ever die to ganks?
Yeah, sure.
How often would you say you die to a gank? Like, let's say, um, every game. Do you die once in average or never in average?
So it's really hard to say because I always used to like not care about the enemy jungler at all. And only in the last couple months did I really start trying to figure out jungle tracking and stuff like that. So it got a bit better, but I always fall back into bad habits sometimes. So I'd say it's like once per game, maybe.
Once per game, okay. This is really fixable. Like, this is one of the
Hmm.
a big thing that you can remove already. Uh, I'd, like in my games, I can tell you how often I die to an enemy jungler. Once in laning phase in maybe 10 games.
Okay.
Like literally, no, I'm not exaggerating or anything. I
Hmm.
die to maybe a 3-man gank, like support plus jungler. So how do I do that? Let's rewind a bit. We're at 6 minutes. First of all, you don't need to sit here on out of enemy vision, but you can. Like,
Hmm.
it's not a big deal. The only thing you need to think about is, for example, if this was a Syndra and you're out of vision, this is good to start with, sitting here,
Hmm.
but you have to be ready for if she walks up, you have to start going to your tower, because if you're still here and she's already here, the Syndra, for example, she can
Hmm.
zone you off from the XP. So you can start there, but versus Diana, like, I don't really see a point.
Hmm.
But
I
also,
just
there's
I just
nothing
do it
bad
every
to
game.
it. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
There's nothing bad to it. So why did I rewind here? Lane started.
Yeah, she started bot side. It's obvious.
First thing first, make this a habit. If you have a notepad, type this. Like, make it a habit. Look, she's here. They're not here. We know where she started. Okay, so we know Eve started red buff. Okay. Some Katarina gifted tier 1 sub to Katastrophical. Thank you.
Feels good, man.
Feels good, man. Alright,
Thanks,
so,
Mac.
yeah, so we're gonna think about the enemy jungler now. And what do we think about Evelyn? What does Evelyn want to do early game? This is really important. You have to know what the enemy junglers want to do to avoid getting ganked. What does the enemy? How does the enemy Evelyn want to clear?
Um. Okay, I think she wants to skip. Actually, okay, so she started red buff. I'm not really that. I don't have that much jungle knowledge, but I know most junglers skip Krugs. I don't think she has to skip them because she's Evelyn. Her Q is probably really helpful, but I would say she goes red into Raptors, into blue, into Gromp, into Gank or something.
Okay, Evelyn is a champion that wants to full clear. Same as
Okay.
Nidalee, same as Hecarim, same as Lilia. All of these junglers, they want a full clear.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, because yeah, okay.
yeah, so what they want to do, like if we know they started red buff, we can only assume she's gonna go Krugs into Raptors, into Wolves, into Blue, into Grom. But what we
Okay.
also need to think about is that we have a Nidalee in the team. So, what does Nidalee want to do? She also wants to full clear as standard, right? But if she's versus Evelyn, that means she wants to invade. She wants to take one side of the Evelyn's camp. Like, just put her behind somehow. So we can tell that Evelyn might think about this. So she might vary her clear path because of the fact that you have an Italy. So we can't really know what she does. But at least we know she started this. Um, so yeah, it's safe to assume that either she's on Krugs after or Raptors.
Yeah. I mean, I spot her in like 10 seconds.
Mm. And here, as I said, why you're playing this lane wrong is because what she can do here, just keep the wave here.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do here? Level 3. So you go put out the ward here, that's really good because you have downtime, but you have to hurry. This is a bad ward. When you walk to towards enemy jungler to get vision with your ward, you want to put it right here.
Yeah, true. I didn't think about it actually. I was autopilot.
Yeah, this ward doesn't do anything. It doesn't tell you anything. This ward only tells you. Uh, what does it even tell you? It tells you nothing, actually. While this ward shows you where the enemy paths. What did you want to accomplish with this ward? Or
Okay,
nothing?
so I walked into the enemy
Autopilot?
jungle and I was like, okay, I have downtime. I'm just gonna do like anything. I don't know what. And when I placed the ward, I was like, does this ward actually give me anything? Maybe. Probably not. But that by that point, I was like, okay, I need to get back to lane.
Yeah,
So
yeah. With your ward early, either you want to. You have two options. One, try to spot out the enemy jungler to see where they're pathing, so that your jungler knows and your whole team knows, so they can't get ganked. Or you want to ward to protect yourself from a gank. This ward right here protects you from both. It tells you where Evelyn is, where she started, where she's going, and it protects you in that way where you know where she's gonna go. So if we paid attention, we'd know she started red, and now she's on Raptors, which means at this time, if we put the ward here and we saw she's on Raptors, we would know she took Krugs before that. So then we also know she's gonna go to topside. So at like 3 minutes ish, 3:10, we can already start pinging our top laner, like start spam pinging Evelyn is topside. Careful, put a ward or recall, you know. That way you can prevent them from getting ganked. Anyway, also because we know where she's gonna go, you know you should hug bot side.
Yeah.
If you hug bot side, you're ungankable. And now also the only reason you lost that cannon is because your wave was pushing.
Yeah, I know. I realize. For some reason, I played the lane like I played the Katarina 1v1. I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay, but here, you know the wave is pushing to you now. So what do you want to do here? You see she has her third passive auto attack, and this minion is about to get low. What I would do here, since I know the wave is gonna push to me, and I know she's gonna wanna try to punish me for taking the CS. When I'm in range to Q this creep, she's in range to Q and E me. So what you wanna do here is put a W behind you, walk up, Q it, and E the W when she Qs.
True.
So that happened here. And that. You got hit by the Q, and you're still, you didn't walk out of her E range. You don't need to be like so far up in the lane when the wave is pushing to you. When the wave is pushing to you, you want to play as safe as possible, because it's coming to you either way. You know, this is unnecessary. So yeah, now you lost half your HP because of that, and you didn't need to. You know.
Yeah.
And this is why you can't play for Prio as Katarina. So here we see something is happening. First thing, before we move, now I don't see like your camera and your POV at this game, but can you remember when you were moving here?
Bro, have I ever told you the cleanest
Hold up, let me just mute alerts real quick.
You reverse, bro.
Thank you for the follow. When you were moving here, did you look with your camera here, or did you just look at minimap and see the junglers fighting so you're gonna move? Did you look or not?
I moved instinctively, and at
Okay.
this point, like right where you paused, my camera was basically right there,
Okay.
and then before I walked into the brush, I got back to space bar to focus on my championing, just in case Diana was waiting and I had to jump out.
Yeah. Okay. So before you even think about moving, next time, before you even think about moving,
Yeah.
put your camera there. See, is this fightable? Like, not is this fightable? Is this winnable? Is this fight winnable?
Hmm.
And then you're gonna answer in your head yes or no. So what do we see here?
Should be a no.
Yeah, Seth is dead. Camille could be like coming from here. I don't know where the fuck Camille is. Diana could be sitting here. Can you face check this?
Not without losing half my HP.
Yeah, so not without dying, man. Not without dying.
Okay.
So we don't even like wanna move here. Like we just want to pick up the wave here. So this movement, if Diana was here, you'd have to, yeah, you would probably be at this HP. You'll probably have to give this whole wave, and you're not in a position to carry anymore. You just have to.
Yeah. At this point, I'm really desperate to get Dark Harvest stacks and to make use of my out of combat movement speed. So that was kind of a panic move.
If you play like that, don't play Dark Harvest. If you play like a rune that makes you, if you pick a rune that dictates how you're gonna play the game, don't pick it. Or pick
Okay.
it, but don't think about it. You're not gonna play towards what your rune slash build is. It's like Kane. It's exactly like Kane. Like this example is so good because let's say you're playing Kane, right? You probably would never played him, but Kane has two forms, right? Melee and blue Kane, red and blue Kane, right? And some people like. I swear, diamond players, they think, okay, if this Kane has Conquer, he's gonna go red Kane. He's only gonna gank top lane because it's melee matchup. He's never gonna gank bot lane because it's range matchup. And if he would play like that, that means he plays towards his build, not towards the game. What's your win condition? Is it your Dark Harvest, or is it matchups and like getting Nidalee and bot lane ahead and set? You know, I don't think you win because of your build or anything. So don't think about that. Now here, when Nidalee is ganking here, you need to wait for your E, but we know Evelyn is on top side scuttle, right?
Mhm.
But here, chasing this motherfucker now is really bad. Why? Because when when Evelyn kills the scuttle, she's gonna want to move to this scuttle. Why? Because if you look at bot lane, enemy bot lane has Prios. They can move first. What does that tell us? We are in a rush to kill the scuttle. So we're gonna have to leave this Diana right now. Nidalee, like mostly. She's gonna have to leave this. So this is your job, like ping back and go for the scuttle. You have to leave the Diana. Okay, that's what she does. She starts the scuttle now. But at this point, Evelyn is already here. I think she should get it. She should carry it towards bot side though. Okay, but if no one moves, yeah, she just has to give it. If she dies here, this is her fault. Like, you just want to shove. Please don't tell me you're going here. No, 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 man. Look, you can't move. This is not even a like winning fight. Like, move your camera first before you roam. Like, as I
No,
told you, you look here.
When I play Dark Harvest Relentless, I always sacrifice for Dark Harvest stacks.
But
It's like not the perfect game to review because this is like the only time I play like this.
Okay.
If I have
Even
a
if
Conqueror or
it's
Electrocutor.
okay, even if it's the only time you play like this, it tells me that you forget your habits. And like you said, you wanted to unrust to get your old habits back when you were master play, right?
Yeah.
Now this is really important because these single games are what makes you forget your old habits. Now if you want to get back to your old habits, you're gonna have to try to remember what your habits were, and you're gonna have to drop your new bad habits Like, basically, try to remember what got you to Master Tier from the first place, and like practice habits. Like, think about habits. That's the most important thing. It's like riding a bike. You don't really forget it, but if you don't do it in a long time, you're gonna be a little rusty. But once you think about how you used to do it, you're gonna be able to do it again. So here,
Yeah, that makes sense.
you got an assist. That's good. But she probably, let's see. Only reason I could see you moving here is because they're getting dove. So here, this looks like 2 free kills. So yes, here, if you knew they would dive, then I would give this wave as well to the roam here. But if they
I
wouldn't
didn't know.
dive, okay, you didn't know, then you should have pushed this. If they wouldn't
Okay.
dive, it's better to just push it. Because the only like time you kill them is if they dive. But they shouldn't even dive from the first place. That's their mistake. That's because they're diamond. Why they're doing that. Okay, what? Didn't she just die? How is she back already? Anyway,
Yeah, I don't know.
we managed to push it in. Just leave, like, just leave,
Yeah.
just leave. You don't need, like, even if she tries to freeze this, let her fucking freeze it. Go see what happens to her HP. Look where the next wave is. It's here, which means it's here for her. No, it's here for her.
Yeah,
If she
true.
wants to tank 10 minions, fucking let her. She's gonna lose half her HP, both her potions, and she's not even gonna be full HP afterwards. You're gonna come back, it's gonna be a cannon wave, and this wave will bounce back to you. Why will it bounce back to you? Even if she tries to freeze it, it's too close to her tower. She can't freeze this.
Okay.
Even if she freezes this, you're gonna have to recall. Because if you don't recall, you're gonna be at an item disadvantage. You have no potions, and you're gonna
Yeah,
be
I don't
completely
recall.
useless. No,
I
please,
don't
please tell me you
recall.
recall.
I think-
Okay. Go next. Anyway. Yeah.
I'll get him one more time too. And then I recall and lose an entire wave in 1 or 2 plates.
Do you know what it means that she stayed here?
What it means that she stayed? No, I'm not sure what. No.
It means that you're gonna have to stay for another 3 waves before next cannon wave comes.
Yeah, but I'm actually backing right here.
Yeah,
and
you're
losing a
back. Yeah. This is so bad.
wave. Yeah, I know.
You didn't need to miss anything.
Yeah.
Okay, Sushi is running out of my room. Be right back. Let me go get him back.
I love Rongus, man. His voice is so sexy.
My
Oh,
man's
hey,
Sushi.
welcome back.
Oh, thank you. My man's wanted to make an escape. I swear. Alright, now we're back to lane. What do we want to do now?
Shove that shit because she back.
Ouch! Yeah. Not because she backed. But, well,
I mean,
okay.
if she was there, I wouldn't shove it.
Yeah, yeah, you can't, but... Yeah, okay, yeah, my bad. Yeah. Because she backed. Okay, we see Evelyn here. Run for your fucking life, what? She can 1v1 you so easily, what the fuck? You know you would have died if she went on you, right? Like here, if she presses W on you to slow you,
Mhm.
and she didn't miss her Q, you know you die, right?
I guess.
Yeah. Unless you have Nidalee behind you. But she wasn't, she was fucking here and here. Anyway, we gotta get back to our wave now. I don't know what you're doing. Like your bot lane is already here. Like, they don't need you, man. You just lost half your HP to Dragon,
Yeah, no, I
and you
accidentally
lost the
jumped
wave.
over this. Yeah.
Wait, what? Now you lost like 2.5 waves, or 2 waves, to tower for no reason. Like you could be level 7 right now, which she
I think
is.
it's just, isn't it just that one? But I mean, it's bad enough.
No, it's 2 waves because one where you had to recall and give Nidalee the
Yeah.
wave,
Yeah.
and this
yeah,
was the
okay.
second one. And by the way, when Diana shoved this, you have to spam ping, like spam ping SS in your mid wave until you can't ping no more. I do that. And any good player does that too. It's a habit to tell your team, my laner is not in the lane. That would probably prevent her from getting the kill on your team. Or not,
Yeah.
but even if it doesn't, you did your job. You pinged,
Yeah.
you know? But when she gets a kill onto your team and you haven't pinged, consider that to be your fault that they died.
Okay. Fair enough.
And here, how did you die? I didn't even notice. Okay, so
I
we
died
saw
because I
Diana is bot.
overstayed.
Yeah, we see Diana bot. I would go for this plate too. And now, after this plate, I will run for my fucking life because of Evelyn.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get this, so this is just unnecessary. You just take one plate. Yeah. Just take one plate and then get out. You
I
don't
think
have enough damage to
Yeah.
get the second one anyway, so there's no
the
point
reason
in.
yeah, I think the reason I made that mistake is because I saw that Diana was still bot lane, so I thought, okay, I have to punish her for overstaying bot lane. So if
Even
I auto tag reset with W, like if I get a second
No,
reset, maybe. But
no,
if,
it's
like,
not gonna be enough. You're gonna wanna
Yeah.
wait for the next wave to come. You shove
Mhm.
it, and then you can look for the second plate.
Okay.
But not in the same wave. Unless you have Nashor's Tooth, and it's like later in the game, but it's not.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Anyway, back to shoving this shit again. I choked on water, man. So with Katarina, every wave you can shove, you want to shove,
Mhm.
and then just insta roam. You never want to freeze, and you never want to just hold the wave, or like just wait. Every time you can, shove that shit. Here it's not killable, go back to your wave. So it's good that you looked for that at least.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm really trying. I'm really trying to find some
Yeah.
like dark harvest decks
Yeah,
somewhere.
like every time you shove the wave, that's what you want to do. Like, look, can you go top? Can you go bot? Can you maybe kill Evelyn in the jungle with Nidalee? You never like push and do nothing. So right now you're playing good. And this wave, you can shove it or you go fight.
Yeah, I see her ult, so I go in.
Good. Unlucky that she got the kill, but
Yeah, true.
whatever. Now we want to shove it. Take a plate. Shove next. Now what do we do?
Well, it's probably overstay. I mean, Diana's walking back. Evelyn could come from behind. I guess I haven't seen her in a while. I have red trinket at this point, so I could just like try to clear the top side mid. It's probably what I would do. Go top lane to defend in case they stay and try to go for the second turret. Other than that, I think I have like 1,000 gold at this point, so I could back and buy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's a lot of options, but I see only one. What do you think I would do here?
I think you. Is this a can wave? If it's a can wave, then you would back. Yeah, you would back.
Yeah, I mean I would back even if it wasn't, because look how far it is.
Yeah.
When you have recalled, the wave won't even be here yet.
Yeah, okay.
You're not gonna get this plate. Okay, but you did an auto attack. Like this auto attack was unnecessary. You don't have E in case Evelyn comes.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, you base. Good choice. You buy. Wanna QEW here?
Yeah, I'm trying to like wait for the last second just in case she wants to queue.
Good, good, good. And no, we don't have enough wave clear items. Or wait, we do. You can actually one-shot the wave with a QEW now.
Yeah, I should.
All you need is a blasting wand, dark seal, and an amp tome, and you can one-shot the wave. But because it's Diana and she's walking like this aggressive, and she's already pushing, we don't need to. We can just wait for her to shove it, and then we farm it for ourselves. Now what I would do here is I would walk up here after she shoved it. I would walk up and look to press a W
Oh shit!
here.
Wait, sorry, the doorbell just rang. I'll be right back. 1 minute.
Okay, okay. Alright guys, I have some downtime to talk to you. I know this guy, his mechanics too good. Yeah, he has 2 million points on Katarina. It's catastrophical. Of course he's good. He could survive with crazy wall hop, but the Eve should have engaged harder. Yeah. Why do you always choke on water in coaching sessions? This happened in mine too. I don't know, man. Like maybe we're gonna make this a tradition or something. Cheers. Yo, this my elo. Better pay attention. Yes, sir. All right. Hello. Okay, so you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Now, when she shoved this wave, I would walk up here and press W, and I would back. I would press Q. Then the two daggers would be on top of each other, right?
Yep.
When the wave comes here, you just press E, and the whole wave gets cleared under your tower.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Yeah, unless, like here, when you walk up, if she walks up too, then you can back.
Yeah, but she has like no Q at this point, so
Yeah, but here, like,
yeah, because
if you
top
did
lane.
this, if you did what I told you, you could have gotten this wave, and be here like maybe 2 seconds later.
Okay.
So, what are you really losing on doing this? Nothing. And also, she wouldn't get this plate. So this is like you're
Okay,
giving.
yeah. And then I didn't pay enough attention there. That's really unfortunate because I could have gotten like 2 Dark Harvest sticks there instead of 1.
Yeah. Anyway, happens. But the most important thing to take from this was this. This is what I want you to think about. The
Yeah,
wave. And now here, when she traded onto you, like that, first of all, why did you lose this much HP, and how did she get this opportunity to do this to you? You Q here, right? Now, I would probably stand on this side. If you stand like when Diana Q, it's like a curve, right? So if you stand in front of her and she Qs, if you just like walk towards her, that's how you dodge her Q, because it's gonna go like this, right? So if you stand at the same side of her, it's gonna dodge. Or if you're like this, then you know her Q will go like this, right? But she can also make it go like this.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a little hard to dodge, but I would like auto one minion and E the next one to dodge her Q.
Yeah,
And
I
here
think I think I suicide here for no reason.
Yeah, you do. When she got this trade on you, you thought that you could trade back on her because she used her Q and E, right?
Yeah.
But you can't, because if you go in here, if you E on her here, what are you gonna E back to? Do you have a W down? You're not gonna have a reset. And if she presses R, what do? Do you flash out? You can't do anything. You're just dead.
Yeah.
So when you take, you gotta think like, okay, she got this good trade on me. Like just take the L. Just take the L.
Yeah.
Don't. Yeah.
Thank you for speeding that up.
Mhm. This is a good room.
Yeah, we're on that Dark Harvest grind. Look at how greedy she is. Actually insane. I don't know why my auto attack cancels itself. It's really annoying.
Cause she got out of your auto range
Yeah.
with her E movement speed. Okay, so we saw Eve here. What we can do is wait for a W. QEW. You don't want to walk up
Yep.
yet. Walking up here is bad because this tells her you're about to go for the wave. That gives her time to get here and kill you before your W even comes up to clear this wave. So that's why you want to stay out of vision until your W is up. That's when you show QEW, E out instantly. That takes like 1 second. She won't have time to even know you're gonna go
Yeah,
for the
makes
wave.
sense. This whole wave is fucked though because the melee minions moved at the last second.
I mean, you fucked it up, but it's okay.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I Q the melee minion and then it moves as I Q,
Yeah.
and then the Q dagger is weird.
That wouldn't happen if you just waited here and just
Really?
QEW. Yeah, look.
Really?
Yeah, look. Okay, let's say you wait here. Do you see how they're like good? You have 2 seconds left. You just sit here, Q this. The Q will go
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah.
But here,
They moved
when you
because of
started,
me, or?
when you started moving like this, I don't know what the fuck happened here, honestly.
I don't know if the melee minions move because of me. I guess.
What the fuck? What is this shit?
Yeah, you see what this is. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's what I meant.
what you need to do.
I
Still,
think it's-
same thing applies. Wait,
Yeah.
wait for your W.
I think
Blah, blah.
minions they're like tacted to like every 5 or 10 seconds they reevaluate who to focus, and when there's like a champion.
Maybe I
or
don't fucking
something.
know. Anyway, before we went for the wave, we saw Evelyn was around here. Did you see her or not?
No. So she does exactly what you said she could do. By the way.
Right here. We see her
Oh.
taking a control ward. We also saw that she's coming down. Even if we saw that she's coming up, what Evelyn players do is they fake their movement. Before their stealth, they can go like up. So then you
Yeah.
think she's going up, they get stealth, and then they come back. I
I
know
think-
already she's gonna go for you. That's why
Yeah.
we wait for a W, don't show yet.
I think I saw her when I was playing the game actively, and my thoughts were like, okay, but I just one shot the wave and jump back out instantly, but then that absolutely didn't fucking work.
Yeah.
So right here, I've already forgotten about Eve because I was already like, oh, I can just walk out, it's no
Yeah.
problem.
Okay. Every time you versus an Evelyn, you have to recall under safety. There's not safety.
Yeah. You have to recall under safety. There is no safety. That's unfortunate.
Um. Okay, now this is gonna be interesting. Before
Yeah.
we go into this fight, we're gonna look at what she uses. And honestly, here, I don't know why you took this pathing. You should have went like this. Well, I mean, okay, I understand that you go for this pathing because you think she's gonna run. Then this pathing makes sense to.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm also like
catch her.
I have Lich Bane. I'm at 440 movement speed because of a Relentless Hunter. I can take the long way just in case she has a ward somewhere like in that brush, on top of me, right? Like the top lane brush. But yeah, in retrospect, the reason Set goes into early and the play doesn't work is because he thought I was closer than I actually am because I take the long way. So it's like definitely a mistake.
Yeah. Anyway, while we're running, we wanna look at what she's using. Like, Get
Yeah.
your camera on her. See, what does she use here when they're fighting?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, she just used her Q, but her Q has like no... Okay, there, she used her E.
yeah.
Now, what the fuck did this much damage to you? I don't
You're
know.
actually right. How did that even happen? Because I'm pretty sure she second queued the set like right here. Yeah. Oh, there's a Q. Yeah, there was a second Q. Wait, she Q ulted, right? Q ult and the Q hits during ult.
This damage is her Q, by the way.
Yeah, I know. She Q ulted and the Q got out during her ult. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah, that's just ripped. Yeah. So since she saved ult, she just doesn't die even though she's like 30% HP. That's really annoying.
Let's see if we could have played this better. So we know she has R, right?
Mm.
So we EW...
Maybe if I
QR.
save R.
No. No, there's no way, she's just so fed. And the thing is, Set was out... She made it a 1v1 versus Set, and then it was a 1v1 versus you. It wasn't a 1v2. It was always a
Yeah.
1v1.
Yeah, Set went in too early because he thought I was closer, like I said.
Yeah.
That's probably why that didn't work. Because I was thinking about whether or not we win that 2v1.
Yeah, you
and
do
I
if
thought
it's
to myself,
2v1.
Definitely, yeah. But he used everything on her 1v1 and then just left because he was low HP.
That's what top laners tend to do. They make it... Like when they're versus... Let's say they have a Fiora or Camille. When they're versus like 3 people, they always make it a 1v1 first. They, like for example, if they are here, 3 people are chasing, one of the 3 people has a gap close, the gap close onto you. You go 1v1 them while you're carrying back the other people, and it's a 1v1. This guy is about to die, he runs. Next target, he comes, you 1v1 him, he's about to die, next target comes. You don't understand what I mean?
Mhm.
That's what top laners do, so you have to think about that. That's why you needed to sync with Set so that you go in at the same time. I would take
Yeah.
this path.
Yep.
Also, I mean, with this playstyle, your sweeper is actually good. So,
I
That's nice.
always take that with like every rune.
oh,
At level 5 or 6, I always take sweeper.
okay.
And then when I have downtime, I sweep mid lane brushes or like a scuttle or like a red buff brush or something like that. And whenever I roam, whenever I like try to gank, every time I enter a brush, I just sweep it. When
Okay.
I back in a brush, I sweep it. When I'm just walking somewhere, and I don't know if where the enemies are, I sweep. Right. I just play
Anyway.
more aggressive because I have sweeper.
Yeah, I see. Here, after we pushed our bot wave, it's really good. Like every time you push a side wave, you want to rotate mid lane again.
Yeah.
Every time. There's no like scenario where you would keep pushing, unless they are all dead. So here we pushed our bot wave, right? Really good. We go mid. We took the wave. Really good. And now where are we? Enemy Evelyn is engaging on Italy here. We are 4v1. So we engage on her.
Yep.
She ults. Wait,
You
we
should
don't have
click on
W?
here because of E. Yeah. So this is the problem here.
Mhm.
Now I have E, but
Here we know she used everything, right?
Mhm.
And before that, when you press W, you were in range to E. Like, look here.
yeah, but when I pressed W, I didn't have E. I had to collect the W. That's why I was confused. But
Oh,
you're saying
what?
that.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
I don't have E here.
Ah,
No, I have it, but she's out of range.
okay.
And I see Ezreal, and it's like not very good.
No, take base. So the problem with this game is you're all outscaled.
Yeah.
Ezreal Yumi outscales MF. Lulu, kinda. I mean, both are good. Lulu's hard scales, like even with MF. So these two scale, but I think these two scale better. Evelyn outscales Nidalee. Camille hard outscales Seth. So yeah, I don't know.
Yumi Evelyn and Yumi Camille are just both very, very, very strong.
Yeah.
Like Yumi scales independently from her ADC, right? If there's one person that's like turbo fed on the enemy team, like that Camille or Diana,
Even Yumi, if you get a Yumi on your team and you play Katarina,
Yeah.
man, it's so fucking broken.
yeah, I know, it's insane. Have you played with Nami, by the way?
Yeah, but not so
Imperial-
much.
Imperial Mandate Nami, it's ridiculous. I don't know why I live there. She has no ult, I guess.
She did, but she didn't use it.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, this game, all you can do is group and hope you win team fights. What should we do here? Can we kill Ezreal?
Yeah, this is like you
Yeah,
would've flashed.
yeah, 100%, 100%. So we shove this, good, good, good. I would shove next wave too, cause people are dead. No one can stop you from shoving this.
Yeah.
But you went mid lane. This wave should have been MF's and this wave should have been yours. Instead, we missed this and she misses this.
Yeah.
And then after pushing this wave, I would take base. Why? Look your gold.
I needed one wave for a rocket belt, and I should have taken the bot wave. Makes more sense.
Bot wave, then maybe wolves. If you needed wolves for gold.
No.
Okay.
1300 is enough for rocket belts.
Good. Eve just used her R.
Yeah. So at this point, the game doesn't even look bad.
Where the fuck did she come from?
So I'm like, I probably have to fight this because I get chased down by Camila
See-
anyway, but she just stopped me.
Do you know why I don't like your build?
Because it's not a good fighting build. It's just a good roaming and catching build.
Like, the thing is, with starting Lich Bane, it means your second item will have to be, what's it called? Protobelt? And then that makes it so that you have to, like, you're not gonna have Zhonya's until third item. And you probably need Zhonya's versus the enemy team. Like, Diana engages on you, she ults, boom, Zhonya. Eve engages on you, boom, Zhonya. Camille ults you, boom, Zhonya. That's why I would go for Protobelt into Zhonya and then into Lich Bane. Unless they have magic resist, then Void.
Okay.
You know? Okay, let's see if we could have played this fight better.
Yeah, if
Unlucky.
if I jump the wall, I kill her actually.
Yeah, yeah.
No. She uses the plant actually.
No, you would have killed her. But it's pretty, like, this is so mechanical, like, you can't expect this, but, yeah. Wait, I click on you here. You see
It's
when
not
she
that
walked here?
mechanical. I practiced
y-
this. I just forgot about it.
You, what is it? You position your E to this side, right? Like right here?
Yeah, on the trees.
Yeah.
A bit more to the right, I think.
Yeah, like right here, maybe,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you
yeah,
go.
yeah. It's not that hard. It's like 50-50 if I make the game.
Yeah. Anyway, the camel comes. Yeah, we can't really run here. I think we're just dead. Okay, Cho'Gath Q. Cho'Gath R, I mean.
Yeah. And Set dies as well.
The camel is fucking like actually a meme champ.
And before Set and I died there, it actually looked pretty nice.
Yeah. But now, like, Camille is level 15, your set is 12. I mean, she has Yumi. I don't see how you
Exactly.
win this.
We don't. We try to 3v1 or 4v1 her with Yumi and we lose. At some point he solo dies again, but like, we focus on ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is 4v1. Oh, well, it's a 4v2, right? She has Yumi, but it's just like we just can't win it.
So I think this started with Diana. So we see in the top lane right now in the map, Diana fighting Seth, so we're walking. We can do it. You know this already, like I see you're looking for it, yeah? E. Ah, she's out of range.
He was on city anyway. But like,
Yeah. Yeah, she stalls you for so long. Your R was completely wasted.
Yeah, true.
This dagger just kills her, and then so when Camille comes, I believe if you have ult, you probably kill her.
Yeah, well,
Higher
didn't see
chance at
Diana-
least.
I didn't see Diana use ult against Set. She probably did, but I wasn't sure. So I just wanted to try to kill her as fast as I could. I don't think I killed us with ult actually.
I don't know.
She probably kills us anyway.
Yeah, well,
But if we stay grouped as 4 there, and I think one of us engaged solo. If we stay grouped as 4, there's like a chance that we can kill her. But